Welcome, guys. Welcome. My name is Amber Nicole. For those of you that don't know me, I am a relationship and confidence coach, spirit-led relationship and confidence coach. So I lead by the spirit. Whenever God tells me as I'm speaking and as I'm coaching, I'm always like opening up about that. As you can see, first off, it's pretty early in the morning right now, and I did not even want to get on this message today. I honestly tried to go live on YouTube for about 30 minutes and it wouldn't work for me. So I'm like, clearly there's something happening. The enemy must not want me to say whatever this message is that I have to say or something, because I ain't never had this many problems with YouTube. Not with my phone. Sometimes when I'm on my laptop, but when I'm on my phone, I've never had this many issues. Reconnection issues, not working, won't do this. Like, I'm like, what? In the middle of it, reconnecting. I'm like, what is happening? So I'm just like, you know what? Whatever I have to say, I'm going to say it. But obviously I can't do it live, so I'm doing the video. Clearly, I didn't even do my hair or nothing. And normally I'm like, well, let me do my hair. Let me go ahead and get some. I'm like, you know what? No. Because when I start doing my hair and doing all that other stuff, then I lose focus of what the message is, right? So I'm on here because, as you can see, the title of the message is, I'm losing hope in God. I'm losing hope in God, And so if you are one that have been believing God for something for like a really long time, years, months, whatever it is, months, years, however long, if you were one who's like, God, I pray, I meditate, I read my Bible, I go to church, I stay positive, I try to encourage other people, I'm helping others for free a lot, I'm doing all kinds of volunteer stuff, I'm doing everything I possibly can, and I feel like you're not showing up for me. Like, why not? I see you blessing all these other people. I feel like other people's lives are moving so much faster. People that don't even do what I do, or people that haven't been doing it as long as I've been doing it, or, people that are a little more reckless than I am. And I'm always trying to be on the straight and narrow. And yet here I am, however many years later, 3, 4, 5 years later, and you promised me that you were going to move for me. You promised me you're going to do this for me. You promised me that my business was going to elevate. You promised me that you were going to send me a husband. You promised me that I wouldn't be in this apartment or be living in this space any longer. You promised me that my life was going to change, that poverty, or that not necessarily, you don't have to be poverty, but you promised me that my financial situation would change. You promised me these things. And so I did the work that you called me to do. I'm doing the work that you call me to do. I'm moving in the directions. I'm getting the help. I'm getting the therapy. I'm literally doing everything I possibly can to elevate and be better, and I still don't see you. Where are you? Where are you? I don't hear from you. Where are you? If this is you, if this is something that you're struggling with, I want you to know that you are not alone. I want you to know that I too struggle in that area of, God, where are you? Why aren't you moving for me? Why aren't you told me that. I've been saying for the last 2 years, I can feel it. I know it's happening. It's happening right now. I don't know what this is, but I can just feel something in me changing. I can just feel something in me that a blessing is just about to come and it's going to be so big. I can feel it. I've been saying that for the last 2 years. I've been working at it for about 4 or 5-ish. But I've been saying for the last 2 years, oh yes, now is my time. Now I'm about to do it. Now it's coming. And then it don't happen. This is my year. This right here. I know it's coming. I know it's about to happen. My business is about to blow up. My clientele is about to get bigger. I know it's about to happen. We're about to be moving in the house of my dreams that I've been looking at. I know it's about to happen. I can feel it. I know God's doing it for me. And then it doesn't happen again. And you're like, okay. This is not just, I'm not talking about I'm waiting for a couple weeks, God, right? This is not, I'm talking about I'm waiting for a few months, God, right? This is talking about I've been waiting years for you to show up for me. I've been waiting years for you to do what you said you was going to do. I've been waiting years. You said that if I had faith of a mustard seed, if I believed and confessed that in my heart and out my mouth that Jesus died for my sins, then I'll be saved, right? You said that you came to give me life and give it to me abundantly, but abundance ain't looking real abundant right now, right? Wholeness ain't looking real whole right now. Or what's the Message Bible, I think, is full. give it to me in the full or something like that. Fullness ain't really looking real full right now. I'm looking real like, where's it at, Lord? I'm still kind of struggling here. Like, where's the things that I've been pressing in, I've been reading, where are you? Where? How can I believe in something for so long and it not show up for me? How can I believe that you said you were going to do something for me and it's not happening? And then I sit and watch other people be blessed. And I'm like, when are you doing it for me? When is this going to happen for me? When is it going to be my time? Because I'm starting to grow weary in my heart. As the title of the video, I'm starting to lose hope. I'm starting to lose hope that you're going to do it for me. I'm starting to lose hope that maybe I'm not good enough for this. Maybe I don't deserve it. Maybe I want it, but I don't deserve it. Because I hear preachers sometimes talking about, if you don't need it, if you don't have it, maybe you don't need it. I've heard preachers say, God gives you the desires of your heart if they're his desires, right? If it's his will for your life and not your own will for your life. So then I got to question myself, God, is it my will that I want to live in this nice, big, beautiful home with my family? God, is it my will that I want to be able to be an oracle for you and not you want that for me? Is it my will that I want to go out and help all these people, but you're saying maybe I'm not good enough to be able to help them? Is that me or is that you? Because I thought that this was what you was telling me to do. I thought that you said, if you take the risk, if you leave and move to another state, even though, you don't have plans or whatever the case may be, just do what I called you to do. If you walk by faith and not by sight, then the blessings will come. Right? Isn't this what you've been believing too, right? Isn't this what you've been taught, right? So why is it not working? What am I not doing right? How come it's not happening? Like, what more do I need to do? How much more? Like, because I'm ready to lose all hope that it's ever going to happen for me. I'm ready to just give up. I'm ready to just say, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. I literally, I'm just going to be honest with you guys right now. Last night, well, actually, it was more like this morning, like 2:30 in the morning. I was laying in bed and I was sitting there like, I've been waiting for years for some things that's just not happening. And I was just started getting real weepy and like, God, when are you going to do it for me? When is going to be the day where it's my time? When is it going to be the day where I don't have to do another free event to help somebody else out? And I'm not saying I don't like doing free. I'm saying I don't only want to do free because I want to get my name out there for people to see me, because I've got a good heart and I want to help. And I know that my voice has helped a lot of people's lives. Literally, people have said that my voice, my videos, my books have really helped them. So I don't want to stop helping people because I'm not receiving the financial gain of the help aspect of things. But God, I've been helping for 4 years. How much longer do you want me to keep helping other people? I'm struggling trying to help myself sometimes. I'm struggling trying to keep my head above the water sometimes. I'm struggling trying to keep myself grounded and rooted sometimes. God, when are you going to do it for me? Like, for real, I can't do this no more. I can't keep showing up for you and you not showing up for me. When? When is it going to happen? I don't know. But then guess what? Something in me said. It said, even though you don't know when it's going to happen, just have faith a little bit longer, Amber. Just press in a little bit more, Amber. Even though you don't know what day God's gonna all of a sudden open up the gates of heaven and bless you so much that you can't even contain it, press in a little bit further, Amber. And then it brought me to the scripture. I think it's Galatians 6:9. Do not be weary during well-doing, for in due season you'll reap a harvest. So I'm doing well. So now is my well time Don't be weary, Amber. You're going to get there. Don't be weary, Amber. Don't be weary. And that's why I got on here today. I'm already on talking for 10 minutes. I didn't even plan on talking that long. But that's why I got on here today, is to tell you, do not be weary and well doing, for in due season you will reap a harvest. All your good works, all the faith you've been pressing in on, all the trust and the believing and the reading Bible and the helping others and all the things that you've been doing for the Lord, He sees it all. And you will be repaid double portion for what you are going through. And you will reap a harvest. And you will get all the things that God said He'll promise you. You will get that. And you will get recompense. And you will, all the shame that you had to go through, all the embarrassment that you had to go through, all the prayers that you prayed when you were 7 years old that you didn't get answered. God's going to answer those prayers. And I'm not talking about getting all the candy in the world, but God, can you help me now? I need help or whatever it is. Prayers that you prayed all over your life, God remembers them all. He remembers it all, and you'll be repaid for every single part that you had to press in a little bit more. You'll be repaid for every single part that you had to say, God, I don't believe, but I'm going to keep on trusting you. God, I don't see you, but I'm going to keep on trusting you. God, I don't know what to do here, and I'm kind of uneasy, and I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to keep trusting you, and I'm going to keep pressing in, and I'm going to keep believing you. I'm not going to be weary during well doing. I'm going to keep doing it, because the Bible also says, lean not on your own understanding. I don't understand why you're doing what you're doing. I don't understand why it's taking so long. I don't understand, but what I will do is not lose faith in what you promised me. Because on the other side of that breaking, where you feel like you're about to break and I just can't do it no more, God says, bam, here you go. Bam, it's yours. All I needed you to do, all I needed to get to a point where I can trust you with the things that I'm giving you. My spiritual mentor, our spiritual mentor name is Shannon Yvette, and she always talks about how we have to, oh God, I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, guys. But some of the things that she says is just obviously always trusting and believing in God. And that, Jesus says, just keep on following me. My yoke is easy. My yoke is light. But the problem is that it's this worldly things that we keep looking at everybody in the world, and we're not just focused in on what God called us to do. My journey ain't everybody else's journey, so it ain't going to look the same. And the more and the sooner that things started happening to you and life started shifting for you and things started getting hard, the more rejection you dealt with, the more things that you've dealt with in your life, that's just an indication of that God's going to bless you that much more. So when you say to yourself, you know what, I don't know when it's going to happen, but you must got a big blessing from me, God, because it's been taking this long. I've been going through this and this and this. God, you must got a big blessing for me. I'm ready whenever you are, right? But really quick, before I hop off, there's one thing I do want to say to you is that during this time when you're struggling and during this time where you feel like I don't know what else to do, okay, so put your hand on your heart. And I want you to say, God, I believe, but please help me with my unbelief. I believe that you'll do it for me. I believe that you're real. I believe that it's possible. But there's an area in me that I still struggle with believing that you're going to do it for me. There's an area in my life where I'm struggling saying, when is it going to happen? So please search my heart and help me with my unbelief. Because it's going to happen. I done seen too many miracles for God not to be real. I done come across too many people. I done had too many things happen in my own life for God not to be real. It's just that this thing hasn't happened for me. But I will be patient and I will press in and I will keep believing. And I want you to do the same. And I want you to know that when that blessing comes, remember this time. Remember how you felt. Remember, because it keeps you humble. And what I mean by humble, I mean grateful. I don't mean meek and I don't want to be boastful. Nope. Because when I get it, baby, trust me, you're going to see me all over here looking different. Not being different. not being. I'm my core to who I am. I'm not changing. Looking different, meaning my house is gonna be different. Meaning the equipment I have is gonna be different. The way I, my decor and how I dress, I'm gonna get the stuff I really been wanting to get. That's what I mean. When it happens for me, so when it happens for you, make sure you come back to this video and put right underneath there to my channel. Put back underneath there, Amber, it happened for me. When you did this video however long ago, it happened for me. Thank you. All right. Okay, guys, I'm getting a little bit hungry. I just wanted to be of some encouragement to one of you guys today, to you today, and just let you know that you're not alone. You're not alone when it comes to losing faith and losing hope in God. You're not alone, and you don't have to feel shameful for it. Because a lot of times we feel like we start feeling shame because I'm not supposed to lose faith in God. He's the all-powerful being, right? I'm not supposed to stop believing in God. Then I start feeling shameful, and no. God don't want you to feel shameful. God wants you to bring all of that to him. All of the shame, all of that to him, and say, God, I'm struggling with my belief right now. I'm struggling. I need you to do something for me. Show me that you're kind in this season of my life. Show me that you love me right now, because there are some areas that I'm struggling in, and I need to see something, because I can't do it no more. And watch how God shows up for you. And watch how God told me to do this video for you, because he knows how I feel. And so I'm like, if I feel this way, I know I'm not alone. I know there has to be other people out there that feels the same way. So I hope this really helps you. I hope it really puts in perspective that don't give up on God, because he won't give up on you. Don't give up. Press in a little bit more. In due season, you will reap a harvest. And when that harvest comes, you won't be thinking about all the nights that you stayed up and cried all the time. I promise you. You're going to be so happy and so joyful that it's finally here. You ain't going to be thinking about none of that other stuff that was happening in your hard season. You'll remember, but it's not going to be something that affects your life anymore. All right? So I love you. Peace and prosperity and shalom to you and your family. And come back to this video again, or watch some of my other videos if you're struggling in this, okay? You guys have a good night. Good morning. Lord, I said night. It's only 7 a.m.